bringing it down. I'm throwing in my wing here. I call it an arm bar, right, Coach? Yeah. Throwing in our arm bar here. Good heavy pressure with our chest on our arm bar. Looking to grab and fight for a wrist. Coming off to the side. I'm driving, think about it like a clock. If this is 12, I'm taking it at about 1, 2 o'clock. Get that shoulder beat. Throwing this elbow to the mat. It stacks him right there up on his shoulders. So, face down. Get a tight waist chop. And we got to break down with it. Throwing this wing in. Trying to fight for a wrist. If we can't get it, we'll just post block and pull it in here tight. Get a little bit out to the side. Taking at this 2 o'clock. I'm going to start running this elbow to the mat. That's it. 1, 2. Down. I'm not going to want to be letting this run him over. It don't matter about wrist or his heavy hip. I can't get him over. From here, we're going to jump across and start working our wing hand down into the mat. From here, I like to start working chin, and I'm circling. Just working him over from here. I like to hook chin, pull it, try to make this as uncomfortable as possible for this bottom man. Bottom man's down. We got our wing, and we maybe fight it, try and get it. Can't get it, can't get it. Hop to the side. Take our wing hand straight down to the mat. Hook the chin and circle out. Pulling back to the back here. I got it. Let me see again. Alright, get there. 1, 2. Pulling him back. Pulling him back. Does that make sense? Instead of just necessarily walking, you got to pull him, circling back from here. For a 2-on-1 here. I like to have at the wrist, and I'm hooking. We're hooking at the wrist. I'm hooking and cupping his elbow here. From here, we're going to go to our seatbelt kick. I like to push this arm across, trying to get this hand in his little back pocket. I need to keep this here tight this entire time. From here, I'm throwing elbow in, and we always call it the accordion crotch. Sorry, my elbow, and our head's going in. Our back leg here is high legged, stepping over, posted, knee trying to be pointed up. And I'm going to pull into my lap here, pull tight. Chop, get a wrist, chop, get a wrist, pulling it all the way across. Going elbow, head, forward in the crotch, high legged. Pulling straight to the left. Pulling right to your lap here. If he starts trying to fight and go in, that's why we got this knee. He tries to turn into us. We're pulling at the hand and cinching it in. You need to see it again? Okay, got it. Yeah. See it again? Yeah. Okay. So, we're under our chop, bringing it in. The hand that we got his wrist with, we're pulling it across to his side pocket. All the hands right here on his end of his elbow. We're going elbow in and head in. We're taking this back leg of ours and high legging it over and pulling it right into our lap here. And we're just cinching everything in tight. I'm trying to just keep him tight here. And he can fight as much as he wants to. And I still got a really good position to hold him here. Hey, as long as I want to. Really think about pulling him into your lap. You know, I'm posted up here, and I'm pulling him right in on top of my thigh, and right here on my stomach. Hey boys, you got it? All right, everybody good? All right, let's get it. 1, 2. We got this ball and chain hooks here, and instead of working for a half, we're just going over top to the cross space, kind of hopping off to the side. I like to call it picture frame space. See how I'm hooking with the chin at my elbow? elbow, framing it, bringing it straight over. How comfortable was that?
Yeah, you can't resist this.
Down, broken down, got a wrist, walking over, get the ball and chain. From here, cross facing, picture framing. Bringing his ear to his shoulder here. Running that over. So be mean with that. It's the only way to really do it. If I'm dancing down. Dancing down, I've got this ball and chain hook. And I just can't come with a little white cross face and try to drive or whatever. We'll just be gentle here. And I gotta be mean with it. Yeah. Picture frame, bring his ear to his shoulder. And keep his neck. Bring him on over to that. He wants to pin himself by the end of it. Okay. You guys got it? Right, get there. 1, 2. Working this ball and chain in. What do you call this stuff here? Back hook. So, sometimes we're not going to be able to hit our cross face. You may be balled up here, taking our half in. From here, taking our free hand, hooking at his elbow. My elbow is hitting right here in the back of his ribs. So here, I like to slide a knee up, and we're pulling, tilting straight to our lap here. We'll back hook tilt. May starts trying to turn in, and straighten his hand up. He starts trying to turn away, and use it as a hook.
I guess you're trying to get the back hook, make a fist. Make a fist and punch it through that gap. I don't mean punch it through, but you push it through. Much easier trying to
he's
dig your
clammed
fingers
up.
in there.
Start getting a hand in, punching that fist through. Start working until our elbow is right there on the back of his ribs. That's where the pressure comes from. Sliding that knee forward, going back and tilting straight into our lap here. I got it? All right, get 1, 2. So I'm hitting this tilt here, and think about keeping that knee here, we're keeping it between his legs. We're going to keep toe out and keeping it here. And we're just shifting this knee up towards his armpit. That creates this little pocket whenever we tilt him, we pull him right into our lap. If he tries to roll towards us, we're straightening this arm, tries to turn away, we're hooking his foot. Hit 2 more apiece, and then get 3 for 30. 1, 2.
I got him here and I'm cranking this up. He doesn't want that. So he wants to put that grip where? On that outside hip. Okay? That way he can slide it down and use his hip to pop it loose. It's not all just a fight. If you stay square and I get right here, I'm going to suck that into your gut. You're going to have a heck of a time getting out of that. You've got to turn those hips and put it on that hip joint right there, that little ball, and go thumbs down, work it down and pop it. Okay? Got it? I see a lot of you just getting right here, and you're just doing this like it's no big deal. It ain't gonna work that way. It's not gonna work that way. Okay? Let's go. Sit out, turn in. He follows. Sit out, turn in, and then you hit the roll. I got that? Peterson roll. Sometimes when you sit out, you got to make a lot of movement here to get the space that you want. And sometimes when you're trying to set up the roll, the second or third time you sit out, that's when you're really clenching that tight. That arm across the seat belt. If you get that tight, you know you got to get that roll. You got him in there, you got him locked in. Okay? Sometimes you got to sit out, turn in, roll. Okay? All right, let's go. Take this. And you're under the leg. I see a lot of us who make that mistake. We don't get under the leg. We're just kind of reaching. You go under the leg. You can scoot your hips out, put pressure on that shoulder joint if you need to. And then once you're in position, you're behind it. Right there. Right there. Got it? All right, let's go. Thing. Late in practice, practice when things are getting tough and it looks doom and gloom, you still always have more left to give. I'm never going to break you. I'm going to get you close. I'm always going to leave you something in the tank. Because you never know when you got to go overtime. You got to have something in there. And you got it. You got it. You're not going to break. You're not going to break. This was a hard practice. Was it an end-all practice? No. No. Go home tonight, hydrate, look in the mirror, tell yourself how bad you are, how tough you are. Maybe even you can say how good looking you are if you want. Be ready to go tomorrow. Be ready to go tomorrow, because when you look in the mirror, the person looking back is not the same one we started with weeks ago. You're climbing that ladder to be an official warrior wrestler. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. There's not one person in here that can't make it. Okay? You're going to battle through. You're going to be in practice tomorrow, ready to go. We got a couple new things to put in tomorrow, so you do not want to miss tomorrow. Mat returns tomorrow. Those are fun, and you got to know them. They go in tomorrow. They go in tomorrow. So you've got to be here. You've got to be here. You can't have this, I'm going to go today, I'm not going to go tomorrow mentality. You got to go every day. Every day. Iron sharpens iron. If he's not here, who's his partner? Vice versa, same thing. If you cut out a day, you hurt yourself, you hurt somebody else in the room. Okay? You got to be committed. That's what you are. That's what you decided to do. Any questions for me? Have a seat real quick. Adults,
We're out.